Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build this TNT cannon right here with an output of 160 TNT per second. This is actually my first Minecraft tutorial, so let's see how it goes. You're going to want to get things started with a 9 by 11 platform for the TNT cannon. Then in the very bottom right of the platform you're going to place any type of block with a lever on it. Then as an output from that block you're going to place 7 repeaters. And you're going to set all of them to 4 ticks. Then, after the last repeater, you're going to place it going into a block, and that block is going to be powering a piston, or a sticky piston, which is going to be pushing another block. Then, out of the lever, you're also going to want to place a comparator, and set the comparator into subtract mode with redstone going around the whole edge. Then out of the bottom left redstone right here, you're going to run a signal. Then with the line of redstone from your clock, you're going to run a signal into the block right here using a repeater. Next, you're going to want to put 3 repeaters on the inside of a 2 by 3 hole that is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in from 1 block in from the side, then 4 blocks in from the bottom. And you're going to want to hook these up with redstone to the clock right there. Next, what you're going to want to do is mine out the blocks in the center and put dispensers facing up in their place. Next, what you're going to do is on the back 2, not the front one, you're going to place dispensers facing inwards. And then on the back you're also going to place 2 dispensers facing inwards. What you're going to want to do next is one of the trickier parts of the cannon. You need to place dispensers facing downwards into this area. To do that you need to place blocks over the top. Okay, so now that you're done with that part, what you're going to want to do is to put 2 repeaters facing into the back of these 2 dispensers right here, and then what you're going to want to do is take some redstone and cover the top of all these dispensers with it. That way they're all getting powered. Next, what you're going to want to do is take 2 glass blocks. These don't have to be glass blocks, they can be any blocks, but I prefer them right here. And then it's time to build the front part of the cannon that the TNT that's going to be fired is shot out of. Now for this part I prefer to use obsidian because it's stronger, and occasionally a TNT can ricochet backwards from all the explosions, and this just makes minimal damage happen to the cannon when this happens. So you're going to get things started by placing obsidian like 2 blocks out from the 2 dispensers here, then 2 blocks out from this block, and then 1, 2, 3 blocks out from there. So you have a bit of a U thing going on. Next, what you want to do is go in 2 blocks from the edge right here on the front, and then fill all the in-between space with obsidian. Then what you want is 4 trapdoors, just to keep this same. I'm going to put obsidian on the bottom here. Next, what you're going to want to do is place 2 obsidian blocks on the bottom right and bottom left of these platforms, so they're corner to corner with the 2 glass. Now, what you're going to want to do is place 4 dispensers on that side and 4 dispensers on that side, 4 dispensers on the back right here, and then you go up and place 4 dispensers on the top right there. And that is the total number of TNT that this cannon will be firing. Next, what you want to do is find the spot where this block will be pushed to when it's extended and place a piece of redstone there. Then you want to place another, put it into a repeater with no delay, then take it up and place it on top of all the dispensers. Now what you want to do is place 2 repeaters facing into the back of the bottom 2 dispensers on either side, and then you want to make sure that the redstone signal is running into them. Now, this is one of the most important steps, so don't forget it, but you need to remember to put water into the back of your cannon. And this is the TNT cannon done. One thing that I noticed that I did incorrectly was this repeater should not be here. It should be right here. And that's your cannon all done. Now, you're going to have a creeper farm or something, because this is going to require stacks upon stacks of TNT. So, let's load it with TNT, and then I can prove that it works. So now that the TNT cannon is loaded, we can give it its first test. Now, you might have noticed that this is obsidian across the front like this. This serves no purpose other than being a shield to protect the cannon, so I'm going to throw one of those on quickly. And you'll notice that I didn't place any blocks right here. That's because some of the TNT spreads out as soon as it's fired, and this is to get the biggest spread possible. Now that we have our shield on, we can give the cannon its first test. And as you can see, it gets quite a bit laggy, but it speeds up once it's destroyed the terrain immediately in front of it. I'm going to see if I can turn it off right now to let the terrain load, and so we can make sure the cannon hasn't broken itself in any way. Oh, and there we go, it has sped up again. And we can see how much destruction it's caused just by this short period of firing it. And wait for it to cool down. And it looks like nothing has been destroyed, so on flat terrain it works pretty well most of the time. This is how much land it destroyed just from like a few seconds of firing. Now I've measured how far it can shoot. The farthest shot I found it could shoot was like 330 blocks, but we can figure out how far this one is shot. So if we go this way, the farthest crater appears to be this one at 946 on the x-axis. Now if we travel this way, it's like 600, so that's about 300 blocks, which is what I got from the original tests of this cannon.